Welcome everybody to GT Champions and the BMRL A Truck Series NASCAR Truck Race. I'm your host Chris Ball. Behind the scenes with me is my friend Pick Stecca, running the camera, running all the angles, and keeping everything running smoothly. We are here for round 15. This is where we're going to find out of the top six, which of the four of them will move on to Homestead next week to battle it out for the championship. Excited for all of that to come around. We're out here at Daytona, which is just a track that is so iconic when it comes to NASCAR racing. It's one of the biggest events of the year, so it's a lot of fun to go out and get the trucks racing around here. This is your very famous tri-oval here out in Daytona Beach, Florida. I've almost been there. Before. Just never made it. Tri-oval, where there's a little bit of a kink coming out of turn 4, slightly different than turns 1 and 2. It's got a 18-degree banking, which is really nice. It's pretty flat in the back. The lap record here is a 40.364 by Rush Yates back in 2013. I think that's probably not in a truck. That's probably in a stock car, but nonetheless, these guys are going to put on a great show for us here at Daytona. This is their A series. So these are the best of their best that race here at BMRL. And we're super happy that we could be here with them. They're going to be running about 100 laps tonight here at Daytona. It's a little bit windy outside. It's 6 miles an hour, a little bit humid, but that's Florida, folks. It's always like that. They're lucky it's not raining. We're going to make an attempt at 3 green-white checkers for tonight. They get 2 sets of tires. They're going to start off with about 60% fuel. And this, like I said, this is an elimination race. So the top 4 point getters from this race move on to the final at Homestead, which is in 2 weeks. So be prepared for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Don't forget to check in on the BMRL guys on their Facebook channel right there. You can see at the bottom, and make sure you like and subscribe so you know when the next race is coming up in a couple of weeks. So let's talk about these top 6. Kevin Winker currently leads the points, and it's not by much. It's like by 1. So, I mean, these guys, it is so close. It is so close, each of these guys. But Kevin Winker with Revved Racing is leading the charge. He's got 2 other compadres in there with him running in 4th and 5th, but Austin Hund is in 2nd. I'm not sure if I saw Austin here yet. They're just about starting to qualify. So we'll see if we can see him show up in the on the track somewhere. But Austin Hunt is in 2nd, Corey Kobe in 3rd. So the top 3 separate race teams. Then in 4th and 5th, you got Michael Madden, Nathan Nixon from Revved Racing. And then you've got Dakota Ramsdell from, I'm going to say it's Bobby or Bobby or Bob. I don't know which one it is. Never thought to ask. But Dakota Ramsdell's running it in 6th position. So we're going to have a lot of fun with these guys tonight. This is only the 3rd race that I've got to watch of these drivers. And I'm going to tell you, I really liked it. Despite the technical challenges we had in the first broadcast, we still had just some great racing. I think we only had 2 cautions in the last race at, where the heck were we last? Kansas. We were in Kansas last week, and we only had 2 cautions, I think. One of them was a pretty small caution, and then I don't remember what the other one was, but in any case, all right, let's see. I wonder if Austin or Corey is here. Are here? I see. There's Austin. I see Austin, and I think Corey's there too. So we'll double check and see where they are. But I wonder how many guys we have actually going to be racing on track tonight. It should be a pretty decent amount of folks. There's Corey. Perfect. They're all here. So we're at we're probably close to 20 plus trucks that are going to be on the track tonight. So I'm excited to keep an eye on that and see how it's going. So Winker Nation. This time, Winker Nation, I'm gonna say it right. Not Wicker Nation, not Winkler Nation. Like I screwed that all up. I heard you, I saw it, and I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Yeah. So Winker Nation's in the house. That's I think Tower Operators. It's it's a kid or a spouse of Winker. Um, I guess we'll figure that one out later. Riser's here. I know Riser. Look, there's one of our GT Champions drivers from some of this series that we run. So everyone's out here getting their qualifying laps in. Let's see, how are we looking so far? Who's got the fastest lap? Menapace looks like he has the fastest lap. And Nathan Nixon in P2, one of the top 6 drivers so far, is sitting on the front row. There's Moynihan, that's a name I know. There's Dow, another. I know most of the names now. I've seen him before. So Moynihan and Dow sitting on row 2 thus far. Garrett Weaver and Long are on row 3. So far, only one of the top 6 is in the first 3 rows. There's Kobe, and right next to him is Madden. Okay, so now we're gonna see these guys. Now they're not done. They're not done qualifying. There's time to go. Oh, Tower Operators, a sponsor. Okay, nice. Good to have you. And we got a little gap somewhere. It looks like we're getting a gap in the timing block, but that's okay. Everyone is slowing down. It looks like we're about done with most of the qualifying. We have some fancy new apps and gadgets me and Pixteca are testing out for tonight. So nothing that's going to affect the broadcast, but just little things that we can look at just to give me a better view of what's going on the racetrack. Hopefully, and if it's working, I'm going to be able to see what the fuel levels look like in each car, and what they're using per lap, how many laps they're going to have left. It'd probably help me figure out about when I think these guys are going to pit, right? So that'll be fun. We're just waiting on the qualifying data to be presented to us by the applications, and then we'll bring that up on, and we will see what we have. So while we wait for that, okay, so let's talk about one of our sponsors, LukeManskyRacing.com. We talked about him last week. We're going to talk about him every week. Luke Mansky founded in 2022 because he was frustrated with the high bar of entry in motorsports and whatnot. He's an avid off-road racer, so I'm curious to know what those off-road vehicles look like with him. And he's also a sim racer. So he likes to see about, being a person that's willing to help him. So he wants to help everybody else. So he started Luke Mansky Racing and Performance to help pass it on. And he has a mission. It's pretty simple. Help grow the motorsports as a whole. So I like that. That's very good. Not only does he do parts retailers, but he also provides building services for customers like one-off part prototyping and things like that. All right, so look, we got a grid forming up here. I'm just listening to the driver's chit chat and my studio guy. There's our grid. There we go. So Kevin Menapace does get the start. He does get to start up on the pole. Nathan Nixon did move up into second. So Nathan Nixon starting on the front row. I don't know. It looks like looks like Kevin is going to start on the inside, which makes perfect sense. Nathan Nixon, who is one of the top 6, so starting in the front row. Daniel Moynihan and Daniel Dow on row 2. Garrett Weaver, Keith Long on row 3. Then we see our next top 6, Corey Kobe in 7th with Michael Madden right next to him in 8th. Then David Mayo and Adam Gardner in 9th and 10th. Behind them, Austin Hunn and Kevin Winker, both also top 6 drivers. So we've only got 5 of the top 6 in the top 12 spots. So looks like some people are slowing down and going to the back. I'm not sure. That's number 7. Who's number 7? That's Michael Madden. Why is he going way back like that? Does he have a penalty? Does he have to start at the back, I wonder? Yeah, maybe he's fixing some gear, or he's having an adjustment he needs to make. That's an interesting why he would be going all the way back there. He should be starting on row 4. I guess we'll have to see. I don't hear anything in the chat with the drivers, so there may have been something that that transpired that we're not aware of. So maybe he has a grid penalty from the previous race, and we didn't know. But in any case, this is all the marbles. Only the top 4 of the top 6 get to move on to Homestead in 2 weeks from tonight. So hopefully you all can make it there. They're skipping next weekend because it's Halloween, and they want to give everybody the chance to the winner of the previous race automatically gets he has to go to the back of the pack. Interesting. Okay. Well, there we go. I just heard Chris mention it on the radio, and we're green. Here we go. And maybe I said that wrong, folks. We'll deal with it later. We're gonna let Chris focus on racing right now. But right now, Kevin, who starts on poles down low, he's got. I forgot to bring up my list of driver numbers on who is who. But the number 53, there it is. Moynihan is right there pushing. And there is Mr. Where is he at? In the green truck. I think that is number 23. Yeah, Weaver. He's got to get up there a little bit more. If he leaves that spot open, someone might fill it. Now, we're only half a lap in, so everyone just needs to remain calm, let the tire pressures get up, everyone kind of stay together. You just watch. It won't take us very long to get to 3 wide. That line's going to form, and everyone is going to go. Looks like Hund has been dropping up and down a little bit back there near 13th place. But Nathan Nixon sitting in second, that bright red truck right there. He is one of your top 6, and he is currently leading with 100 laps to go. So we've got plenty of time, folks. We've got plenty of time. So they have this timer that they're saying that we've got about what did we do the last lap? Well, let's see what this first lap is coming across. I want to see what their lap time was. Then we can guess how long this race is going to take. All right, that was I don't know. It doesn't show me. I think we're going to get to see some lap times here in a second. Pix is talking in my ear, trying to tell me he's going to find some lap times there. There we go, 48. So we're going to be doing about 100. We're going to be doing, depending on how many cautions, we might do about an hour and a half this race. About 100 minutes, or no, less than that. So we're probably going to be about an hour and 15 minutes if they don't have too many cautions. So far, everyone's looking pretty good. Not a lot of movement. Everyone just kind of sticking together, and I think everyone's just waiting for their strategies to start playing out. A lot of these, pardon me, a lot of oval racing and NASCAR racing, stock car racing, stock truck racing, if you will. A lot of it is just patience. Keeping your line, being patient, and it's a race of attrition. Don't be there when the big accidents happen. And if they do, get through them safely and you gain spots. Looks like Nixon, I don't know if Nixon wants to come down or if he's just comfortable staying right where he is. I don't think he's had an opportunity to really move down in front of Menapace, but we'll see. Some cool camera angles, Pix. I'm liking them. All right, so far everybody looks pretty smooth. David Dow, not Dave, is it David Dow? I think it's Dow. Dow is getting up to that number 38 and pushing him a little bit, but that Dunkin' Donuts one is not holding back either. So they are climbing up there, and a little love tap right there. And push him up there, get him a little bit further. The Dunkin' Donuts car is doing the same thing. Moynihan is trying to push Menapace and keep him up there. You know, a lot of people that watch racing think, how nice, he's pushing the guy to help him go faster. He don't care a crap about the guy in front of him. He wants to go faster, and he's going to push that guy to help him do so. I heard that one time before. Someone was like, why are they pushing each other? That's so nice. It's like, yeah, you don't know what's really happening here. There's nothing nice about it. I did. You're right. I was thinking about it, but okay. So do you see what I see? Nathan just pulls down a little bit, and he finally gets out in front. Now he's on that lower line. The lower line is the faster way around the track, but that outer line can get some pretty decent momentum if it's done just right. And look at that, David Dow. That's not David. I don't think it's David. I'm gonna call him Dow. Sorry, I think it's David. But anyway, he gets right up. Daniel. Okay, I knew it was a D. Okay, Daniel Dow is trying to get up there. Ooh, little movement there mid-pack. Saw some cars moving around there. But Daniel is trying to get up there, and he gets all the way up there, even ahead of Nathan, just for even moments at a time. And then that inside lane just shows all the strength that it has. So there we go. Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, and out goes Menapace. He swoops to the outside. And now Daniel's got to do something about that number 12 truck. He's got to keep that line moving. Is Menapace going to duck down in front of Nixon? He got around him pretty fast. He got a great run and was able to get around him. But now he's back out on the outside. So they basically switched positions. This is what it looked like at the start of the race. And now they've swapped spots. There's a lot of wiggling back there. I don't know if these guys are just trying to... Oh, jeez, these guys. All right, Mr. Dunkin' Donuts throws down the frosting and slides it right out there. Gets right in front of Menapace. And if he had a sprinkles button, he should hit it and slow all those guys down behind him. Let them all drive through some candy or something. Could you imagine this type of racing if they had like little tricks like that? Could do like dropping nails and spikes out of the back of their trucks. But anyway, I digress. Nope, this is not Homestead yet, Riser. This is Daytona. Homestead is the final race, and that will be in 2 weeks. So look at these guys. Uh-oh. Why is number 12 going way back? Something happened to the number 12 truck. Daniel Dow just went way to the back of the pack. Did he hit something? No, I heard that you know what? I heard the drivers talking, but I didn't hear them talking. Like they were making noise, but I didn't hear the words that they said. So a little bit of a change up front. You see that number 71 Long? That guy keeps showing up near the front in the races that I've been watching, and I kind of like it. I like his very dark livery, like you don't see him coming, like he's Knight Rider out on track. Oh, that's the Long design build guy. Okay, that makes sense why I like this truck then. Okay. Long design build, folks. Hey, this seems like a great time to talk about long design build while we're looking at the truck. Founded in 2016, but it goes a lot further back. Keith Long, which I presumably is driving that truck. I don't know the answer to that. He started drafting home plans when he was 13 years old. Oh, no. There's a big old crash. Oh, my goodness. That's a caution. Holy crap. Uh-oh. Let's go see. Take your time, Pix. Let's see how these cars kind of settle down here. Pix is going to go look for that. We're going to go see if we can find out what happened. Hopefully some drivers avoided the crash and didn't hit anything. But it was after the tri-oval. So the good news is if nobody hit anything, everyone gets to drive around and head to the pits. We're only 1/10 of the way through this race. We might see everybody go in and top off on fuel. Because the fuel thing that I was talking about, it's not working. It just tells me how many laps and time there are left in the things. 89 and a half laps. 89.47 laps. So that's what I got. All right, so I'm interested to see, does Moynihan keep the top spot? Was he, it looks like he was ahead. We might have, okay, so looks like we're not getting a marker that there was a crash back there. We might have to just rewind that sucker and go find it. We got another whole lap plus the pit stops to do, and we're gonna see everybody go in. I don't think a single person's gonna stay out. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Oh, look who's left out on the track. Not Moynihan, but yeah. Look at that. Left out all by himself. Weaver is staying out on track to get that track position. He will be up in front now. He's not going to pit next time. Well, he could pit next time around, I guess. But, oh, okay, we might have it. Oh, a little tap into the 11 car. Oh, my gosh, that took out a bunch of people. Is that... I wonder if any of our top 6 got caught up in that. Here we go. Oh, good. Rewinding. I like that. All right, let's see here. All right. So the number 11 is not one of them. Michael Madden's is. Let's see what happened here. We've got some time to look over this. So the number 11 comes up. Oh, look at that. It comes up right in front of someone. Oh, and that is going to be huge. Everyone's on the brakes, and the accordion effect comes to life. Look at this. The 17, the 7, the 28. Oh, the 28 just squeezes by. The number 22 is trying to hold it together. The 8's collected. That looks like Chris Mayo was collected. There's Kevin Winker back there in that black 42, not collected up in that. And the 30, it looks like the 38 got through also. The 38 and the 42 are both in the top 6. Are any of these? Michael Madden. Yes, Michael Madden is caught up in that. All right, so very interesting. Okay, so drivers to come back out on track that have pit, and Weaver is staying. He stayed out. Very interesting. Now, I guess he could. The lights are still on the pace car, so I don't think it's gonna go green. Well, I guess it probably will go green this time around. Although the drivers aren't stacked up like it's gonna. So this was yeah. They got one more to go. Yeah, let's see. Kevin Winker, I saw him. Where is Kevin Winker? He was leading this. He was still on track. He's back in, well, he's in 10th. I don't know if he's, if I don't think he was involved in that. Austin Hund, though, he's in 8th. He looks like he's okay. Everyone's back together. Thank goodness. The number 19 looks like they got the wave around in 19th place. Mayo, Chris Mayo is, not Chris Mayo, the other Mayo. He is ripping around the track to try to catch back up to the pack before they start. Where's Corey? Where's Corey is in? Okay, he's in 8th. He's not too bad. Michael Madden, and Nathan Nixon. There's okay, perfect. So a little bit far back, but you know what? We've only done 13 laps. I mean, there is plenty of time to find their way to the front. What like I was saying earlier, you just have to have patience. You have to have patience. Wait for your time to come. There is the number 83 of Ramsdell. Been up near the front all the time. And then let's see. He is 6th. So not too shabby. That it looks like they're all, with the exception of Nixon, they're all in. Oh, Nixon and Madden's all the way back in 16th. So he's got some work to do to get himself back up there. Isn't it Madden? Yeah, number 7 in 16th. He is currently running 4th in the points, so he's got to get things together. I wonder if he got much damage. I don't know. We're going to see, but the pace car is going to dip out here in a second. We're going to watch our second green flag group of racing happening. I don't have a funny tagline for starting the racing, so I'm just going to say green, green, green because can do that. And
green, green, green.
There he goes. There he goes. Green, green, green for the green truck. Weaver gets a great run. He gets to pick his line. Pick one, top or bottom, because that Dunkin' Donuts is coming for you, son. Moynihan is going to take one spot or the other. I bet. Is he going to stay there and push him? I think so. Ride right there and just keep that together right there. Look at that. Perfect timing. Comes out of the corner right behind him. Look at that number 14, Vincent, getting a huge push from Scooby-Doo. That's, I think that's Gardner in the Scooby-Doo truck. Yep. And he is making some moves up top, so that line closed up real fast. It's really hard to go really fast when you're just 2 cars. The rest of the group is really kind of spacing out. Kevin Winker's actually falling off a few trunk lengths back. Hopefully he can get himself back up there. Maybe he's looking for just to be safe in case people get a little bit crazy. And new race leader, Vincent, in the number 14. It looks like Scooby-Doo handed him some Scooby snacks and he's taken off. Okay, boo. Okay, no laughs. I get it. All right, let's see. We got Scooby-Doo. We got Dunkin' Donuts. We got, oh, that's the squirrel from Ice Age on the back of that number 14 truck, on the bed of the 14 truck. You know what I didn't know? I know it's dumb, but they finally made a movie where that little squirrel finally got his nut and got to eat it. Like they finally did that. Pixar did, or whoever runs that finally gave him his acorn he's been looking for decades. So anyway, little piece of news. You could go look it up on YouTube, but not while we're racing. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. A lot of movement around in the back. Where'd Kevin go? Oh, there he is. He's back there. He's kind of dropped to the lower line. Is he just, number Winker? That's who I'm looking for. He's all the way back in 16th. Is he having issues? Did he get some damage and he's losing out on pace? Or is he just kind of hanging back with the pack, waiting for the big one? Nobody knows the trouble they'll see. Oh my gosh, I'm singing. Okay, I need to stop that. All right. So far, so good up front. Let's see if we can get to lap 22, then we'll make it further than we did the first time before the first caution. I don't like seeing too many cautions. I do like seeing some. It's an unfortunate side effect of racing this close together. Let's see, what speed are they running right now? I'm curious what Weaver's top speed is at the end of a straight. I'm gonna guess it's like 170 miles an hour, 180 miles an hour, but I don't know. I know we have something. Pix can have something. There he is, 184 across the stripe in 4th gear. I don't think they'll ever hit 5th gear in these trucks. 190 something it showed for a second there. So yeah, these trucks are moving. Oh, I love this angle. Look how that banking is. Here we go. Just pushing. And here comes Vincent. He's got Gardner pushing him. Here we go. Look at that banking. So in case you didn't think it was too banked, now you know it's very banked. For those of you who don't race on ovals very often, that is 30, or no, that's an 18-degree banking. My driveway at home is like a 37% banking, and I'm telling you, when it rains, it's And it's fine. But when we get the snow and ice in there, I have to have studded snow tires to get in my garage. I'll just put it down. Oh, whoa. What happened there? Weaver slowed down a lot. Did he go off the track? I wonder what happened to him. He's still there in second. He's just inside. So far, so good, everybody. All right, so let's see. Where is Hund is in sixth place. And then Corey is in, just dropped down to 12th. So Corey's back down in 12th, or Corey Kobe. Michael Madden, he's number 7. Where's he? Has he made his way back up yet? It doesn't even show him on the lap. Is he on the track? He is. He is on the track. He is in a nice straight line with everybody else. Look at the number 42, the number 38, and the number 7 are all top 6 cars. So 3 of them are all the way at the back of the pack. Nixon, Winker, and Madden are all at the back. And then you got Kobe and Hunt and Ramsdale kind of upper mid pack. So we don't have anybody in the top 6 anywhere up near the top. The highest one up is Ramsdale right now in 6th position. So these guys are, I think they're just trying to survive the race, right? Like maybe they figure if they're back there, they can avoid, the really big one. But look at that, Winker is going to lose that front pack if people don't get together. Going up high, trying to keep the speed up and the momentum up. Oh, there is a lot of wiggling going around. Oh, look at that. Going into the pits. There goes Weaver. Remember, he didn't pit the first time around with everybody else. So he's probably out of gas. And he's going to have to go in, get into the pits, and get some gas. If he... Oh, jeez. I think Scooby-Doo almost took out the squirrel. That was so close. That was so close. I wonder if he's see everyone else pit under caution. Oh, that's so dangerous right there. Sorry. I don't think that Weaver's going to come out on track with these guys. He's going to miss these guys. He's going to be stuck out there all by himself. Yeah. The track position would have been great. I wonder if he was thinking, all right, well, maybe there'll be another caution and I can get that lap back. But he is out there all by himself, and he's going to get caught in a matter of 3 or 4 laps. He'll be caught by these guys, if not sooner. There's definitely a... hey, new race leader, Baker. I don't know who that is. I like his little railroad themed truck there with the train tracks on the side. That looks nice. Beard Motorsports on the windshield. Oh, geez. Look how they move around. It just gives me anxiety when I see them wiggle like that. I keep thinking, is that going to be the big one? So it looks like the number 83 Ramsdale, who's currently sitting in 9th, is the highest top 6 driver on track right now. So in reality, the guys behind him that are a bit back are not as back as they think. However, look at this. They're separating back there. There's become 2 groups, and Kevin Winker is leading this pack of 5, and hopefully they can get back up there. If they lose that big pack, it's going to be a challenge for them. But there are 2 or 3 drivers in there in the top 6. Winker, Nixon, and Madden. 3 of them are there. Kobe and Hunt are up in 11th and 12th. Oh, I was listening to someone saying, I thought I was cleared. He says, you were clear for like a millisecond. Yeah, these guys are putting these trucks in all the right places, trying to keep it on. Scooby-Doo goes way down low. What happened there? Is he just sliding back? Maybe he wants to save some fuel, so he's going to tuck in. He's going to tuck in and try to... Yeah, what did he do that for? There has to be a reason for that. Maybe he's just trying to get out of the lead draft and get in there and try to save some fuel in the draft. So, okay. All of these guys are going to have different types of strategies. Sometimes you bring that camera around, Pix, and it swoops in at the same time cars are swooping the other way, and I think I'm about to see all kinds of mayhem. All right, so Vincent is going to pull down now, and he's going to let everybody go by. What? He's going to want to get up right behind that 8 without hitting anybody. There he goes, and there's Scooby-Doo right beside him. Okay, so clearly this broadcaster doesn't know what's going on. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Oh, geez. Oh, look at that. A whole bunch of them are caught up in there. A whole bunch of them. The number 38 was caught up in there. That was Nathan Nixon was caught up in that. He's going to have damage from that too. Oh, man. Did it give you a placeholder for that one, Nick Pix? Okay, good. We'll be able to go back and check that out. Somebody's smoking up there. I think that was the number 11 of Menapace. I think he was smoking. Oh, the whole front end of his car is just gone. He hit the wall. He's going to be... Yeah, nice camera. Good job, cameraman. He's got smoke pouring out of that thing. It appears that the right front tire is not even touching the ground, but he's going to have to pit and get that fixed. Yeah, he hit that wall pretty freaking hard. Ooh, boy. Hey, let's see if we can't find out what happened there. I think I know what happened, but I think the 11 just got loose, but I don't know if he was helped or not. Let's see. Oh, he just got... can you rewind that just a little bit? Did his back end just kind of wiggle a little bit? Maybe we can go on to, there we go, nice and slow. I think his, yeah, we're going to try to get onto that truck, the number 11 car. Yeah, that Toyota one there. Yeah, just the car in front of this one. Nope, go back wherever you just were. I don't know his name. It's a number 11. That's all I know. Right there he is. Oh, see that? He just got wiggled loose, and I don't think he did that. I think he did that on his own. Oh yeah, okay, so maybe you could go a little slower. I just want to see it. Looks oh, why don't I know who he is? Yeah, we'll just scroll through him until we find that number 11 truck. I think you got it. Oh, it was Kevin Menapace. Okay, now let's go see what happened there. Let's back up. I think his tail just came out right about here. Okay, now if we go nice and slow. Oh, nope. I think he got a little help. I think that number 28 might have bumped him in the rear quarter and sent him a little loose. And then all of this happened. There's that number 38 right there. That is one of the top 6 right there. Now he is sitting there pushing that number 11 and getting all kinds of damage to the front of his truck. He's going to have to fix. Luckily, the front end didn't come off of it. Oh, my goodness. That was a rough one. All right, so Moynihan's going to move up there. That was some good replay and picks. Good job, man. Folks, we try to do the best we can. We're still a little new, but I think we've got a lot of other stuff under our belt with years of broadcasting. So bear with us as we try to get all these sorted out. Hey, you know, this is a great time for you to hit that like button, then hit the share button so tell all your friends to come watch with you and listen to that old man talk. And then hit that big old subscribe button so that way you'll know when we come back on next, because we have other racing. Yep, the GT Champions here. We have the World Cup, the GT Champions World Cup that's starting up, which is GT racing, Group 3, Group 4 racing on all kinds of tracks. And you can hear my beautiful voice, calling the top division or the top lobby of some of the fastest guys in Gran Turismo, duking it out on the track. And it'll be a lot of fun. So like, subscribe, hit the bell, all those other things that every other YouTuber on the planet tells you to do. Just do those things, whatever they are, and you'll be good in my book. All right, Scooby-Doo sitting on the second row. The 117 of Baker still sitting up front. So a lot of these guys up front, especially the Dunkin' Donuts guy, has just gotten really lucky with these cautions that he hasn't been wrapped up in them. Let's see, where's Winker's moved up into 8th, Honda's in 5th, and Kobe's in 2nd. Kobe's in 2nd. He's one of your guys. Madden's made his way back up into 12th. Nixon's in 9th. He's gonna have a little damage. Okay, so it looks like, well, yep, everybody did. Okay, good. So we're gonna see everybody getting this thing done. Ramsdale all the way back in 19th. That poor guy had the whole front end of his truck ripped off. Too, when he, or not ripped off, but he was pushing that number 11. Where is the number 11? He's still in the pits, isn't he? Getting fixed. And so is Ramsdale, because Ramsdale just hit him square on the side. So Ramsdale's truck has got to get, oh, he's coming out now. He might, if he can get going. Are the lights out on the pace car? They looks like everyone's stacked up. Like, yeah, if he can haul butt, he might. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. I don't think he can make it all the way back to the group before they start. He really needs to be part of that pack, and I don't think he's gonna get there. Let's see, we're coming around turn 4 right now. Where is Ramsdale? He's 49 seconds back from these guys. Well, he was when he came out. I don't see him on the map, so I can't tell where he is. Pace car dives in. Oh, he's on the back straight, so he's a ways back. That's gotta hurt. There we go. What? Oh, Daniel hits the turbo boosters. He must have Kit driving that car and said, Kit, turbo boosters. And he just took off. Now, that's not going to help him much, because now what's going to happen is the guys are going to do that. They're going to come flying right past him, because he had no slipstream. He had slipstream. He had no draft, and those other cars were just going to fly past him. So once again, Baker up front. There's Hines. I haven't seen him for a minute. Number 2. So he's up there, and look at that. Look at that. The squirrel, Vincent, is trying to get a move on the outside done. Winker now up into the top 5, top 3 now. So Winker is now managed to miss 2 massive wrecks, and now he sits up near the top. So good on you, man. That's some good thinking. What do we got here? What do we got here happening? I'm waiting for that. Third line. Oh, number 2 just pulled right up in front of Winker. Almost hit him. Is there a way to go back just a hair? I wanted to see what happened there. Number 2 came up. I think he was going to try to go. I think he was going to try to move up into the lane, but somebody was there. Wow. No, number 2. Number 2, Hines. Yeah, number 2, Hines. Yeah, if you can, about half a lap. Number 2, he was down below in the front right. We're going really fast backwards. Okay, there we go. Now watch this. I think he thought he was clear to the top, and Winker had to move out of his way like that. And look what that did. It just put him right in the middle. No help. Nobody's there to push him, and he's just going to fall behind. Okay, back live. Okay, perfect. So that was a close call. That was almost a caution. Winker had the presence of mind to move over a little bit. Is Winker going to get himself to the lead of the race? He does. So Winker, new leader, gets up there. Now, You know what? I need to take another gander at the rule book. Do you get a bonus point for leading a lap in this series? I wonder. Because if you did, this is a smart move. Because he's currently leading the points when he walked in here. So he was the number one of the 6 drivers. And now he's up front. And man, Dunkin' Donuts is quite the pusher. He's doing really good and getting people around this track. I kind of like Winker's livery, just black and a number. And it's like, you don't know me. he just wants to race. Look at these guys go. Okay. Okay, so Pixteca doing doing what he does best, feeding me information in my ear. So yeah, that was a bonus point if he actually led a lap. I don't know if leading a lap means you come up on the timing screen as leading, or if you get because look, he's just dropping back. I think he crossed the finish line. He got his bonus point. Now he's gonna slow down. That's smart. That is smart. Get up there, get that lap led. And then, but there's also points for the fastest lap. There's points for most laps led also get you some bonus points. Yep, and then you get a clean lap award. If you get 15x during the race, you lose 3 points. If I remembered what he said right. So, there's a lot of places to make some points up here. And Winker just gave himself one of them. That could be all he needs to get through this thing. He just has to get more points than the other guys, than 2 other guys. Let's see. I think Ram still did lead a lap, didn't he? The number 83. He's currently in P6 right now. The red truck. I think he led a lap. I don't have the stats in front of me, and I'm afraid to change anything on my screen because, knock on wood, we have had this perfect session so far. But I don't know if he's led a lap. I know that Nixon did. Nixon led a lap, so he got a bonus point. So I think Winker's just like, I need to get a bonus point along with him. I'm just listening to the conversations happening on the radio.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, somebody just said wreck. There's a wreck somewhere. It must be in the back. Oh. Let's see if we can see what happened there. So the field is frozen at the time of caution. Okay, so Connor Elliott was involved. Let's see, where is this happening at? Oh, right there, the number 28 catches the side of the number 8. So far, it's just those 2 involved, but that number 8 is going to be spinning around. Is everyone going to be able to avoid him? And they're slowing down, splitting him. Oh, boy. Okay. So only 2 people were involved. The number 8 is the one with the damage. He's going to have to pit and get that fixed. And the where's 117 going? I think he I don't know what he was thinking. So the number 28, which was, who is the number 28? Whitworth, right? So maybe we can go back and look at that and see if we can see what happened between the 28 and the 8. It's going to be a while. Yeah. Wee. This is fun watching it go backwards. It's like Mater, the world's fastest backwards driver. And there we go. All right, let's go on board with the number 71 because he'll our with the number 28. Can we do it like a chase cam on him? I just want to see like what was. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that last one was good. All right, so could you go higher where we can see it? Perfect, right there. Oh nope, the other way. That's the one. Now let's see. So the number 8 kind of tracks up the track a little bit. The 28's trying to move out of the way, and he does stay out of the way. So I don't know where this. Oh, the 28 was just a little loose, and the 8 was in the middle of the track. So yeah, I was gonna say that's a little bit of netcode lag that was involved there. I mean, there was I could have walked between the two trucks, so I don't think anybody is in particular is at fault with that one. It just looked like the game just didn't know where the two drivers were exactly, but that's unfortunate for the number 8. Oh, did he lose any panels? I don't think he lost any body work. And he didn't get hit by anybody, thank goodness. Yeah. Car looks good. There's probably some damage that has to get fixed to get the arrow right, but back up front with Caboose Racing is Jake Baker in the 117 in the Toyota. Whitworth, number 28, is right behind him. It looks like some people pit because the number 28 was involved in that incident and he's still out on track. I would have thought that he would have pit to get any damage fixed. Or did we not make it? Okay, so Seth didn't pit and Winker didn't pit, right? Okay. All right, so interesting. Scooby Doo going into the pits right now. Are we live? Okay. He better get in and out of those pits quick because next time around it's going green. Yeah, everyone's pretty much on the same tire strategy here. Remember, they only get 2 sets of tires. So they may be going in and just using the 2 right sides, right? And then they could do that 4 times. They're probably just getting some fuel, making sure that they can go the distance on their tires. But oh man, it's good to see, but it's also terrible. It's good to see that it's not just one game that is suffering from netcode or network lag. It's all of them. It's not a phenomenon. It's a being an IT guy myself. It's just how things are. It's just how things are. So let's see, Moynihan all the way back in ninth. All the way back. That's only 5 rows, but that's Mr. Dunkin' Donuts, I think. The number 53. Yep. Let's see. So Ramsdale is up in 5th. And Kobe's right, well, beside him, but behind him. In about as they get ready to go green. Those are your 2. Oh, look at that. Ramsdale, Kobe, and Hund and Nixon all within 4 car lengths of each other. So this is good stuff. And off we go. Look at that. Number 14 just kind of gets left out. He doesn't have anywhere to go. There he goes. He tucks back in. That'll help him get up to speed and close up with the leaders. Ooh. Look at you, Mr. Baker. Caboose Racing. Oh, that explains the train tracks on his truck. I just put that together. So running up front right now, he's going to get points for leading a lap. Back there, you see on that outside line, that is Mr. Ramsdell himself. That is Dakota. Now somebody's in front of him, but that is Dakota fighting for it. And here comes Mr. Hines, and he's moving up. Wow, look at that outside line just move. 3 cars are going to go right past the Caboose. Gander RV and Outdoors. There we go. That's cool. We should try to get some good shots of some of these liveries too. Some of these people work pretty hard on getting those done, right? The next caution lap, we'll go around and take a look at some of these. I have a guy that does my liveries for iRacing. He's all right. I mean, I've seen better. I love you, Pix. I'm just messing with you. Pix does all the liveries for Hypre. And oh, a lot of bumping around during this tri-oval section. Be careful, guys. You still have more than half the race to go. R&D Electronics. Okay. Black Rifle Coffee Company. I've heard of those guys a million times. Wow, that's some real bumps. Some real bumps, but up front is Ramsdell. And look who's pushing him. Look who's pushing him. 2 of the top 6. Moving all the way up. You don't see another top 6 driver until we get back. Wow! Oh my gosh. Holy crap, dude. Jeez. I was going to say, we don't see anybody until P13 that's in the top 6. So, holy mackerel. Oh, that gave me a heart attack. I was like, I guess we're going to be looking at car liveries a little bit sooner than I thought we were. I just took off one of my headphones off one of my ears and realized just how loud I'm being down here. The wife's probably like, shut up, I'm trying to watch TV down here. All right, so I see a very interesting thing that keeps happening, and I keep seeing a lot of these guys hang back, and it presumably on purpose back there. Look at this. Look at, they got a nice fat group of guys up front, and then you got a bunch of stragglers just kind of hanging out back there in the middle. One of the drivers just said, "Do you remember how to drive today?" You know, folks, I'll be back in one moment. Picks, we're all okay. I just need to mute myself for a second. Now's a good time to do some like bumper cams and other stuff while I'm doing something. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. What's interesting, I heard somebody come on the comms and all they were just saying is like, woohoo! That was Vincent in the number 14 car up in second place. Now look at it. See that? There's that move again. And it dawned on me during that quick little break was I think I understand why some of these drivers are doing what they're doing. They're getting up there to get a bonus point for leading a lap, right? And then they're hanging back because they know there's going to be another caution. And then they'll just be right back up in the pack again, right? There's no way we're going to go 52 more laps and not have another caution. Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Oh, no. I think they just came together, the number 71, and I didn't catch the other car. Oh, my goodness. That's the long bill design truck right there, too. This replay will be brought to you by Long Design Builds. If you need custom homes, right? If you need custom homes, give Keith the call, man. He's been doing this stuff forever, and he'll take care of you folks. By the way, I think he's in Alabama, right? I think that's where he is. All right, let's go see what's going on here. Oh, remember what I said about 3 wides? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Did any of the leaders get taken? Look at that accordion effect. Did any of the leaders get taken out? I don't think so. Oh, there goes 2 of them right past them. So they survived. Nobody else hit them. So, okay. All right. There'll be some hurt feelings during the race. Then these guys will just give themselves a big old bro hug at the end of it. That's how me and Pix are sometimes. Me and Pix will be, we'll get a little frustrated with each other once in a while, and then we just, hug it all out in a conversation. When things there, I don't think I've ever met anybody that has had a close friend or relative or something they haven't had an argument with, right? If you're not arguing about something, then you're giving up everything for other people. So that's just how it works. It's what you do afterwards. All right. So down to 3,700 RPMs. That's about where you need to be to stay in the pit lines. Moynihan coming into his box right now. They're going to put some more sprinkles into his gas tank. Put a little, oh, look at that. He's going to come out right up in front. Whew, only 50 laps to go, people. 50. I said, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. That's okay. It happens to me. All right. Moynihan back up front in his Dunkin' Donuts Ford. There we go. I like the Dunkin' Donuts one. The colors, I just like all of it. The one I do, I like the number 2 Black Rifle Company. That's, what's that guy's name? He's the number 2, Hines, Daniel Hines, or whatever his name is. He's in 17th position right now. I liked his, but look at that. Nice Dunkin' Donuts. Very well done design, my friend. What other ones we got? Yeah, see that. I like that. R&D Electronics. Don't know who you are, but you're all over the hood of that truck. But I'm digging the squirrel on the back. Oh, he's got Track Racer on there. Aren't they a sim racing company, Track Racer? I think so. And Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo! Did I just do that out loud? It's really funny. My wife teased me all the time because people do like scatting and stuff like that. Like when they do singing and stuff, they do bop-a-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I can't do it, but I can Scooby-Doo with the best of them. So I just use Scooby-Doo for all of this, all of those types of things. What is that? Is that a fireman's crest on his hood? I think it is. And then you got a Monster Energy truck. Tampax? What? Yeah, it is. It is a product. Is that Pierce up there? The number 8? Is that Old Spice? I don't know what Pierce is, but the Monster Energy truck looks good. Number 83. That's Ramsdale. Oh, okay. It's just very reminiscent. Pierce performed like no other. Okay. I keep thinking that was like a Old Spice, or like an Old Spice car. But anyway. Okay, I've been wanting to know what this one's all about. Oh, wait a minute. Go back to number 22. He's got the trains on there too. He's got to be part of the Caboose racing team, right? You got to think he is, because he's got the train tracks on there. Number 38. Yeah. It is an energy drink. I've heard of it before. Never tried it though. There's Luke Mansky's truck. That's got to be him. Well, it's not him. Yeah, Austin Hunt's driving the Luke Mansky truck. Kevin Winker, current points leader walking into this race. I don't know where they sit right now. The number 12 Alpine Stars. Number 7's that's Madden's number 7 car. What is that one? What's it say on the side? Flaming Hot Cheetos? Is that what that is? Oh, they're about to go green. We better pay attention to what's going on up front. We'll get to some more of these liveries when we get through the next caution.
Green flag.
Not if we get another caution. When we get another caution. Slightly different order of cars up front, but they're all cars I've seen. And look at that, the number 8. He's the one that got turned around, and look where he is now. Wait a minute, wasn't he part of the last caution? I don't remember. I've forgotten what caused the caution. Wasn't that when the two cars came together on the straight and he just spun around and no one hit him? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it was the earlier one. Okay. There we go. People all thinking I talked to myself. I'm talking to myself. My boy Pix hears me. Pushing right through that turn. That is death-defying. There he goes. Nathan Nixon is... Oh. I thought Nathan Nixon was going to jump to the outside and take that outside line with him, but he did not. I think he saw nobody went there. This is a little unusual for all the front to be tied up in a nice long straight line like this. I think people are tired of running into each other, maybe. Oh, oh. See that little wiggle on the number 14? Whew. There's that second line just formed. Look at that. There's 6 of them. And up he goes. There goes Ramsdale. He jumped up in front of him. Smart move, because that bottom line just got hung out. Everyone switched to the top line, and now there's just the 3 of them down there. They need some help. Who's going to show up? Who's going there? Number 22's heading there. Weckerly. He's close. He might jump down in there and get a piece of this. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Weaver's weaving because he doesn't know where to go. Oh, this isn't good, guys. This is never good with these guys in 3 in a row. Okay, good. We don't need 100 cautions. Down the track, dives. Was that Vincent? No, that's Nixon. He's like, I'll take the lead from you, Ramsdale. These two are on the top 6, sitting here at the front row now. There's Winker up there too. Number 14 darts out. So Vincent says, I'm going to go out here. And then Ramsdale says, I'm going to go out here further than you. Oh, wreck. Oh, how bad was that? How bad was that? It doesn't look too bad. It's right there. Yeah. Winker got around it. It was just in front of Winker when it happened. Oh, so we have another caution. Oh, I'm listening to the radio. They have a couple of the guys have a few things to say. Good thing you're not airing it. All right, let's see if we can't go find out what happened there, Mr. Producer. I don't remember. We're gonna have to go back like a lap to go find them. It was about mid-pack. I would say probably about P10. I think Weckerly was involved. He's got damage to the truck. Here we go. I don't say he was doing it. I just say I think he was involved. Oh, all right. Let's go. Let's slow that down and see what happened there. Okay, here we go. Number 28 on the outside, or 23. 22 is down low. He's doing okay. Looks like the oh, look at that. That the green truck just came down on top of him and turned him. That was all number 23's fault right there. Now he just came all the way down into him. Do you see that? Now I wonder if he was moving because he thought something was happening with that Alpine Stars truck, the number 12 truck right in front of him. Oh, he's putting a yeah, he's getting his steering wheel. His input is pushing him left. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was rough. All right. So, but hey, you know what is really great? Pix can hear me when I say this, and he knows exactly what I'm thinking. I'm glad to be just the broadcaster and not the steward. Stewarding is so hard. I hate having to do that part for the races here at GT Champions because it's so much work. Why did my live chat go away on my computer? There we go. All right. So that's changing some stuff around up front. Lights are still on the pace car. I'm pretty sure that all those needed to pit. So Ramsdale up front, Nixon up front, Kobe in 8th, Winker in 9th, Madden way back in 14th. That's only 7 rows back. I mean, keep in mind it's they start side by side, so. Well, everybody, if you haven't already, now is a perfect time to like and subscribe and do all the other, YouTube-y things you're supposed to do. Let's talk about long design build, shall we? If you know anything about this guy, we talked about him a little bit earlier, but they're one of the sponsors here, and it's awful nice having them around, making things happen. I'm going to tell you guys from personal experience in running tournaments and things my own. You sponsors are the best because the only way that sim racing can happen on a level like this is sponsors, putting up money and putting up time and effort and everything else to help it come to pass. So really good on you guys. Long design build and and Luke Mansky Racing. You guys are just awesome for, being a part of this and helping everybody enjoy sim racing. That's good stuff. You go check them out, longdesignbuild.com. You should go. Give their website a hit. Take a look. I was on there a week ago, and I saw the one of the projects that they did, and it looks so good. All right. Got some driver chatter happening. I'm trying to keep an ear out on that as well. It's very quiet from my producer's studio. I'm just going to check in with him. Pix, are you there, bud? Nope, it's okay. I just wanted to. These caution laps are when we get to get our drinks of water and our and our whatever else we need to get ourselves through the next 40 laps of this race. All right, I think the lights are off on the pace car, probably. Everyone's stacked up, so we're in turn 3 now. They're way back there, and they're going to start closing up. Everyone's going to get nice and close together. Let's see. P1, 2 are points leaders. P8 and 9 are points leaders. P13 and 16 are your other 2. So those are your 6. So we are by far nowhere near finishing this race off and figuring out what everybody's going to be. Right now, we get to see the pace car dive out and another green flag start. 2 points leaders sitting up on top. Oh, not a great start. A little wiggly. But the number 83 Ramsdale, who's currently 6th in the points here in the top 6, he needs to get some laps led, get some extra points, and put this thing to bed so he can move on. Same with the number 38. He is, pardon me, Nathan Nixon. He's in 5th. So those are your 5th and 6th place points guys. So they want to make it to the big show next week, or not next week, in 2 weeks from now at Homestead. And there's Winker in the number 42, that all black and orange truck. He's all the way up there in P6, and he's the current points leader coming into this race. So ain't nobody's counting out nobody's points yet. When we get to about 10 to go, we'll be really concerned about where people are on track. That's how that's going to play out. Let's see if these guys can hold this all together. Man versus machine, people. That's what this is all about. Also man versus man, but, man versus man and his machine. Maybe that's what I should say. Oh, I love the sound of the trucks. Don't you, Pix? I love the sound of these trucks. I have the Toyota, and I have yet to drive it. Me and Pixteca work together to do the Draft Masters series that's going on, and no kidding, as soon as it opened up, I bought the cars, bought the tracks, and then I ended up missing like the whole first 3 weeks of racing because my wheel broke. Oh no! Oh, that's a big one. Oh, Winker was involved. Ramsdale's involved. I think Nixon was able to skate away from that one. Winker, I think he got around it. I don't know if he tapped anybody, or if he got any damage. I don't see any damage on that side of the truck. I don't know how to see the other side of the truck. That's we're gonna see it right now. I don't see any scratches. It looks like it's okay. I think he got out of that one. Let's go see if we can see what happened there. We only made it through 2 laps. I think the guys are getting a little anxious. What happened here? Oh, did the number 14 was he trying to push him during the corner, or let's go up to P1 or P2. Yeah, Ramsdale. Okay, let's see. This is in the banking. The number 83 is the one there. Go forward. There we go. Did he climb up the track or was he getting pushed? Oh, he got help there. That was done not by himself. And then the 38 gets a tap. Oh no, the Dunkin' Donuts machine. Oh no. Oh, and then there's the long design build truck just gets rubbed out. Oh my gosh. That was everything. That happened to a lot of people. That was pretty. I wonder if we can see a blimp view of this incident. Can you get it to the blimp or whatever you call the one that's up? Yeah, there we go. Yep, it's just a little tap. It was just enough. And then bam, look at that. Just. Now where's oh yeah, Winker did get through just fine on that one, but Ramsdell, oh, the poor guy. Oh. Oh, he's pitting. Oh, I guess everyone's probably going to pit. They're probably going to get tires, fuel. Who knows what they're going to do. Oh, my goodness. That was... Well, you know what, Pix? We went, 2 full races without hardly any cautions? They're just making up for it now for us. That number 11, Benepace, is still sitting in the pits. He got that massive damage to his car. I think he had engine damage, so he's just parking it. Is that a sloth on the front of his car? That looks awesome. Wow. Look at the damage to the front end of that car. Or is that just the paintwork? It looks like it's all dented in the front. Yeah, it sure is damaged. Seth Whitworth is driving around with a busted up truck. It looks like it's just cosmetic, but that arrow is a really important part of downforce and driving and racing and control. So we'll see. Everyone went in, everyone's pit out. We're going to do one more lap around before it all comes together. Oh, man. This has been a pretty eventful race. We're on 6 cautions. We're averaging a caution every 10 laps right now. That is information that it could be very valuable to those chasing those top 4 spots. If they stay back and just let these cautions keep happening, they're just going to gain positions by not having to do a lot. So our highest sitting driver right now is Winker in 5th. He's the highest of the top 6 right now. And you got to go all the way back to P11 to get to the next person. Hund, Madden, Kobe, Ramsdell, Nixon, they're all back there. But hey, we still have 6 more cautions to go, right? Or 4 more? if we're doing them every 10 laps, so we got 3 or 4 more to go still. We're about an hour and 20 minutes into the race, folks. And we have 35 laps to go. Well, there'll be 35 to go when they come to the line. They're just now sitting out on the back stretch, waiting for a bunch of people to come. The lights are off on the pace car, which means we will go green at the line, or the stripe, if you will. Winker on the, well, he should be on the 2nd row, but he's sitting on the 3rd. Oh, okay. So he is, yeah, he's going to be on the 3rd row. Just everyone's getting together, getting lined up, talking to each other. Long design build truck is out on the track and up front, so he must not have gotten much damage. It looked like he got just driven down the passenger side of that car, right? When we were watching the replay, it looked like that other car was just scraping everything off the right-hand side of his truck. So he's actually looking pretty good. So we'll have to see We'll have to see how the truck performs once it gets 200 miles an hour worth of air flowing over it, right? Which concerns me. So that bottom line is going to have some trouble. The Dunkin' Donuts car, who had damage, the 28 has damage on it. So I'm curious to see how this is going to play out when they take off. The Dunkin' Donuts is practically pushing the number 28. He got a terrible start. I wonder how that's going to play out, because I think the number 8 actually passed him. Was the number 8 the lead car? I thought the 28 was the... I think... Sorry, just listening to one of the drive. Yeah, that 28 car's got no aero package. Look at that whole outside line just going to go flying by. Wicker. I almost did it. Winker needs to get out of that bottom line, because that number 28 isn't going to go anywhere very fast with all that damage to the front of his truck. The only way he's going to keep it together is if he can stay right behind somebody. Assuming that the game is modeling that damage, right? Oh, these guys are all over the place. And look at that, long up front. And down goes Hines, the number 2. Oh, there's another one. Did they save it? No, it's not a caution. Everyone's still going.
The yellow flag is
out. They called the caution. Oh my gosh. Slow down, guys. Slow down. Okay, so actually by the time they come around to the start finish line, it will be 1 for every 10. Oh my gosh, that number 28 scared the crap out of me. I thought he was going to go blasting through the field. All right, so what did happen back there? It was the long design truck. Oh man. Oh, the Hellman's mayonnaise truck just obliterated. And then he's sliding back into the track swerve. Oh my gosh. That was yucky. Yuck. Don't like it. Some of the drivers are having some interesting discussions about why drivers are doing some of the things that drivers are doing with still, 30 laps left to go in the race. And I see what they're saying. I understand what they mean. All right, in comes... Oh, okay. So Hines is going to come in. A whole bunch of people coming in. Some are staying out. This should be interesting. Wouldn't it be cool if you actually saw the trucks go up and down? And the guys running out with the hoses? That'd be so much fun. They'll get there once everybody has, 500 gigs of RAM and a 3 gig internet connection and 32 gig graphics cards, then maybe we can make something like that happen. All right, so Elliott, who was involved in a wreck earlier on in the race, finds himself sitting at the front. The number 23 Weaver was involved in the last incident. And folks, remember, when I say involved, I'm not assigning blame to anybody. I'm just saying they were involved in the incident and likely received an incident point for being there because they made contact with another vehicle. That's all I say. I don't say other things. That's not my place. Whew. Okay. So Elliott's last lap, 47.603. Wait a minute. No, these must be... Yeah, these are wrong. Actually, those might be... Yeah, those are their best times right there. 47.6 for Elliott. That's a good time. 47.9, a 47.6 again. Couple 48s up there. Man, Chris, just so you know, man, I'm coming to racing this one. I want to come racing this so bad. We'll just have to find. I could do the rookie one, but I mean somebody's gonna have to come fill my seat in the broadcast booth when I move up to the A trucks because this looks like just too much fun for me to be missing out on. I just have to convince the wife to let me race, 12 days a week. Um, we could do it with oh sorry folks. So Pix was reading something in the chat to me and I was gonna answer it like you guys already heard him say it. Okay, hold on. Let me get my specs on so I can read this. They said, with which cars could we do this type of racing in Gran Turismo? Well, Gran Turismo doesn't have cautions. Gran Turismo doesn't have a lot of the, doesn't have pace cars and things like that. And you can't have nearly this many vehicles on the track. But what works really good actually is either GT3 American cars like the Mustang, the Corvette. But the problem is the Corvette and the Mustang's the Corvette's bumper is not flat like the Mustangs or like the Camaro. So yes, you could do some stuff like this, but it's not purpose built for that like this is. So that's the difference. We've done some of those at GT Champions just for fun. We did a 3-hour long Daytona race once, and it was fun. But without caution laps to bring everybody together, you don't get this. You don't get the whole pack starting up again. You basically get cars spread out across the track, and it gets kind of boring that way. So yeah, there's that. Now, if you want to do trucks, go get iRacing, and then you can come here and you can race in the Amateur Truck Series with BMRL. And then you can listen to me talk about you when you get up to the A Series trucks. See? There you go. I think Raul was one of the qualifiers yesterday for World Cup, and they're green again. And he was watching the broadcast yesterday. We broadcasted for 24 hours this weekend, people. We did 7 4-hour sessions. Why? Why did they do that? I got goosebumps when that number. I want to say it's 17, but it's not. The one with the squirrel on the deck just dove down like that. Well, that 28 is moving all around. Do you see that? Pushing him on the corner. That's not smart. That's how you turn people around. You certainly don't push him while you're in the corner. But that number 28 still racing with damage, but is up near the front. So see if he can hold that together. There's Winker sitting in P2 on the track, following the Dunkin' Donuts car around. I feel like Winker's black car needs like police lights on it and stuff, like he's chasing the donut guy. That's what I think. That's what I need to see right now. Okay, someone just said they're going to drop low on the back straight. Yep. I think that was Chris Mayo that actually did that. Clearly, this broadcaster doesn't know enough about how these guys run together as to why they are dropping back and doing stuff like that. Maybe they were doing it out of courtesy for the top 6 drivers. Maybe there's some other reason behind it. It was a lot dangerous, but it's. Oh, said you're not clear. I heard him saying, "You're not clear. You're not clear. Stay low." Oh, and they hit again. They hit again. Oh, and he's rolled over. He's rolled over. That is huge. Oh, oh my gosh, that was 2 incidents in a row. Okay, we need to go back and see how you're gonna back up and see him hit, and then you got to back up a little further, and you'll see him hit again because the same 2 cars ran into each other, and then they came back. Oh no, we got to go a little further back than that. Keep going. Wait, one more. Wait, no, go back more. They came together again right there. There we go. So the 111, and it looks like though they were 3 wide. Yeah, that 117 was just kind of stuck in there. And then the Tampax guy moves up, and they go back into 2 wide. Oh, and he just comes up a little too high on the track and just catches the number 24, 23, 24, 54, the Tampax truck, and they just rub together. Look at that. It's like they were glued together. And then they straighten out. But then it happens. Oh, the number 14 just I don't think the number 14 had full control. I think he was still going for a ride in that thing and maybe just didn't have what he needed. Ooh, bam. That was a hit. That car's going over a couple of times, right? About 1. And yeah, it's just okay. Well, it looked like a couple of times when I saw it the first time. But he's driving away, which is amazing. But I think the 117's race is done. Yeah, I don't think you can come back from that. And oh, okay, that was a tough one, man. Yeah, that's a tough one. Luckily for me, I don't have to have any responsibility in the matter of saying who gets what, who gets in trouble for what, you know? And look at that. Winker's coming out. He's going to come out with the lead. And look at that. So the cop passed the donuts. And okay, that was in my head. And then it came out loud, and I didn't mean to. So Winker now looking like his front tires are all flat, or that he's driving an inch below the asphalt there. That's fun to watch. All right, so Winker comes out first. Moynihan will be right next to him. Okay, let's see. Guesses. I say Winker's going to start on the... I want to say he's going to start on the bottom inside. And the reason I'm thinking he'll do that is because if anyone's going to go up the track and hit anybody, he doesn't want to be the one they hit, right? If somebody gets loose. So if he can stay down low and in front, he doesn't have to worry so much about that. However, was Dunkin' Donuts the one that spun the guy last time, or was that was Weaver, right? Somebody was down low, was pushing a guy and kind of turned him. I don't think it was Daniel Moynihan. I think it was that Weaver guy in the green truck there, number in P5, number 23. I think that was him. I don't remember. This is 8 cautions. I mean, it's hard to remember all of them anymore. We got a lot of cars just sitting in the pits right now that aren't going to be racing anymore today. It looks like 4 or 5 of them. Oh, some of them are coming back out. The 117 is actually going to come out and drive after you rolled the truck over? That's crazy. Not crazy bad, just crazy that he could do it. No, the car looks goofy. It really does. But I mean, he did just roll over on the top of it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, we're going to have 27 laps to go when we get to the line. Well, actually, it says 25 to go. Oh, okay. My lap timer. Oh, there we go. That's better. My lap timer was looking at the wrong car. Jake Baker, better get your caboose up there. Oh, no, Oh, okay. So he's He pit, he came out, and then he's going to pit again, fix some more damage. Okay. Good call. So there's Brett. He was one of the guys involved. He is got his stuff all together. He's going to catch the pack up here pretty quick. He's doing like 150 miles an hour. So he's trying to get caught up. Slow down, bud. Slow down. Slow down. Oh my gosh. I thought he wasn't going to stop in time. I thought, oh my gosh, could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine? Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, so Winker does choose the bottom line, the inside line, and that is good. I think that's smart. I think that's the safest place to be with 25 to go and everything that's been going on in this race so far. And if he can get a good jump, he can avoid a little bit of catastrophe. Let's see when he goes. Oh, look at that. He's like, see ya. And he's going to get caught up pretty quick with these other cars in the draft. The trick is, are they going to try to go around him? The number 8 is going to just lay off a little bit. The number 12 is going to stick with him. Keep it clean, you guys. All right, so let's talk about top 6. Winker is the number 38, which is Nixon back in 10th. He's the last one. Like he's the second one of the 6, and he's all the way back in 10th. Hund is right behind him. Hund is in the what? Hund, he's the number 15. He's that one. He's driving the Luke Mansky. Yeah, the Luke Mansky racing truck. So he's there. Right to the right of him is that number 38 Nixon. So they are side by side. I don't know where they sit in points. It's super. It could be anyone, right? All of them have led a lap. I don't know who's led the most laps out of all of them. My assumption is that if you can finish in the top 3 or 4, the points you're going to get for the finishing positions will overtake any of those bonus points that maybe some of the other drivers picked up. Are all 6 of them in there? Let's see. Winker. Where is he? Hund. Nixon. Madden. Ramsdale and Kobe. All six are still on the track. So it's anyone's game. There's only 22 to go. So all 6 of the top 6 are still on the track. 3 of them right there. All at the back. And so one of those 3 at the back is going to get through, and the other 2 won't. So, Dunkin' Donuts dives down below. I think Winker's content to just stay up on the outside there. The number 2's kind of close, trying to push him around the outside. Oh, and there's Nathan Nixon there. He's just a few car lengths back from Winker in that bright red truck. I'm really happy that these drivers have decided to pick their race numbers in game on the paint to be the color of the outside of their car. It makes it a lot easier for me to find them looking at the standing tower. Okay, guys, 21 to go. Coming across the line, I think it'll be 20 to go, right? That means only 2 more cautions. I'm just averaging things out, right? Chris Mayo is hanging back there with some of the top 6 guys there at the back of the field. The bearded man himself, the guy responsible for bringing me here. So if you don't like it, you can talk to him about it. But the other 3 cars that are around him, 2 of those guys ain't getting there. Oh, no! What the heck? That came out of nowhere. Okay, so Winker's ahead at the caution, so he will still have the first spot. What happened there? It was Weaver again was involved. I don't know if he got loose or if he got pushed. We'll have to go back. It was number 23. No, it was back behind these guys. These guys, I think, are. Oh, this is already after the incident, I think. Yeah, that's the driver we're looking for. All right, let's see what happened here. Everything was going fine, it seemed. All right, now let's go there. Let's go on board the orange truck right behind him, which was the number 28. Oh no, that works. Okay, so he's right down on the line. Oh, look at that. He got turned. The 28 turned him. And he just took out one of the top 6. He just took out one of the top 6. That was all the number 28. Wow. See, I don't hey, drivers, if I call you out on track, I just call it like I see it. Don't be mad at me. I don't do the stewarding, but yeah, that was on him. He turned him. Oh, man. That was it Ramsdale or Nick? Was that the 38 or the 83 that got turned around on that? I I don't remember who it was. The 23 got turned around by the 28, but the 23 collected. I think it was the number 38, Nathan Nixon. I think that's who he caught, and Nathan Nixon's one of the top 6. And well, that really sucks for whichever one of those guys got caught up in that. That's the nature of racing, I guess. Stand by 1 second. Wrong button. Sorry. I hit the wrong button. All right, you all just got rickrolled. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so okay. Let's see here. What's going on with this, guys? Is it that hard to stay in the draft without crashing? Sometimes. That number 28 that turned him, he's got damage to his truck. So my guess is that truck is not operating at its peak performance, right? So when he's in the draft, he might not have, the expected behavior from the car. So, oh, look at that. The car, that truck that we're looking at right now, that was the guy that flipped the truck over. Isn't it 117? Yeah, Baker. He's in. Oh, he was getting the wave around. Okay. I was like, what's he doing there? I guess they had to wait till they get past the pits in order to go. Oh, interesting. Okay, I just heard a comment from one of the drivers saying that the last update they released, which came out just last week, right? Like on Thursday or something. He was saying that, I don't know, maybe they did something with the trucks in the update, because he says it feels a lot looser. That could happen. I mean, they make performance changes and handling changes and stuff like that to vehicles in updates to kind of help regulate and make them more either realistic or more hyper realistic, or to make them more balanced with other vehicles. Like maybe the Chevy has a little bit more than the Toyota, or vice versa, to try to balance the power out. So that is an interesting comment. All right, the 28 is all the way at the back of the pack now. You see Winker driving on the flat surfaces. He's like, I'm just going to stay away from anybody making some dumb mistake on the on the caution lap. This commentator has done that once before on accident during one of the cups. I was driving up to catch the pack, and there was another car coming up to him, and I realized they're not going fast, and I had to hit the brakes. And they weren't going fast. They were like way back from the pack, and I ran into them. Rookie move. Hey, it was a rookie league though, so that's all right. Green. Here we go. So now we got to go all the way back to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9th place before we see another top 6 car besides Winker. So there's look at this. Look at all this moving around. There's got to be some drama going on here. I don't know. We got 16 laps to go. Well, 15 and a half, I guess, are on the backstretch. Now, people are going to have to keep it together. If they can't get around these tracks without getting a caution every 6 or 8 laps, I don't know how these last couples are going to go. Now, keep in mind that he did mention that they're only going to do 3 green-white checkers. So they're definitely going to make it worth it for everyone to keep racing if they have to. Scooby-Doo, where are you? I'm chasing the donut truck, Grabby. Oh my gosh. Sorry. No highlights. That can't go in any of the highlight reels. You hear me, fellas? No highlight reels from that point. Are we going to go 3 wide here? Is that what's going to happen? No. Okay. I don't know. They keep toying with the idea, don't they? And I don't like it. It makes me nervous. There's too much movement. Guys, just hold it together for like 10 more laps, and then you can do all your shenanigans trying to jockey your way around. But, I mean, there are only 15 laps to go, and they've got to find ways around these people. 15 laps goes away pretty fast when you're stuck behind another car and you can't get them to move, you know? So... folks, I hope you're enjoying the race with 15 laps to go. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you can see this final race at Homestead in 2 weeks from tonight. Also, tomorrow night, for those of you who like to do Gran Turismo stuff, we have stuff available tomorrow night. So if you're both an iRacing fan and a Gran Turismo fan, there's stuff for you here at GT Champions. But... man, the BMRL guys. Oh, no, the BMRL guys have the... is tomorrow night the rookies? It's the rookie trucks tomorrow night. So never mind. You need to be here to see them do that. Although we're not broadcasting that. I think somebody else does a rebroadcast of it. Yeah, I think on the BMRL YouTube channel, which we have linked on our page or on our channel here. So you can watch their rookie... and by the looks of these guys, I think a few of these guys may need to be retrained. No, I'm kidding. Go back to the Ricky. That was mean to say. That was mean to say. I shouldn't say that. They earned their spot there. They earned their spot. You only get better by racing with the guys around you, right? This is what's nice about this. All these guys know each other. They all know how to race around each other. Look at that. Those 2 guys back there, number 38 and number 7, they're in the top 6, but they're not. They got to get moving. Maybe Chris there in the number 30. Yeah. These guys got to catch back up to all of this. They can't wish for another caution, although even if they wish, they'd be pretty good at getting their wish, is the way this race has been going. But 3 wide. Don't go 3 wide. Oh, my gosh, they are. That is Vincent. Someone said to him, "Why you would go 3 wide?" He goes, "I keep getting blocked and I can't get anywhere." Oh, this is where the nerves start to show. Winker's sitting up front. This is a great place for him to be. If anything's going to go really, really wrong, it's probably going to happen behind him. As long as that number 2 doesn't turn him around, or the number 8 doesn't come up against him or something. Oh! Why do I say stuff? I swear every time I say something, it looks like something's going to happen. Oh, hey, they're coming up on lapped cars. There's lap traffic in front of these guys. Whoever's in 18th. Baker, yeah. Okay, so now, oh, look at that. The number 14 gets out. Whoa. Stay up high, stay up high, stay up high. Yikes. Winker did not need to see all that happen. He just lost like 3 spots right there. But it's okay. He doesn't have to beat all those guys in front of him. But see that number 83 car? He don't even have to beat him. He just has to beat those other 4 that are at the back of the pack. And he can make his way through. So he just needs to survive these last 10. 10 to go, 10 to go. We are almost there, people. We're almost there. Winker needs to hold it together. He's in a really scary place right now. There's a lot of movement happening up in front of him. And a lot of butt pucker moments happening all around the track. Oh, these guys are really pushing it to get everywhere. Winker's just got to stay focused up there. There's Ramsdell. Is that Ramsdell 30? The 83? Yeah, he's in 9th. Those 2 just need to stay. Now, Ramsdell was in the bottom. He was in 6th place coming into this thing. Oh, he's getting edged out a little bit by the number 22. He needs to get up and get a better finish. Oof. There's Kobe back there in the other red truck right there in the outside line. We're missing a bunch of other cars. Like a bunch of other cars. Yeah, they're way back there. Those guys are going to be out of it. I don't think we're going to see these guys advance through to the front. I think they had too much damage. Now, Kobe and Ramsdell and Winker are the 3 that are up here. And Hund is up here too. You're right. There he is. I see him. He's on the outside line, 5 cars back. So only the 4 of them get to go through. I don't know. Is Hund going to make it? Luke Mansky's probably like, please, 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 please get up there. But as long as he's got that 1 car behind him, I don't think Luke Mansky car has run a lap yet. Have they led a lap? I don't know that they have. I don't think Hund has led a lap, so he's not going to have that bonus point. Oh, somebody was just blinking. Where'd the number 14 car go? No, there he is. Did you see Winker lay back? He's like, he's there somewhere. He's there somewhere. Oh my gosh, you guys are stressing me out. That 14 was blinking bad. Like he was gone for like 300 meters. He was not even there. This is where Winker goes down below. Perfect move. That was exactly where he needs to be. That is the safest place on the track for him, is to ride that yellow line all the way around. He may not win the race. He's going to get a little tap right here. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Oh no. And he took out Hund. Hund got involved in that. Hund was involved in that. He looks like he's going to no, Hund was turning sideways with them. But he's still in 11th. Madsen's up is in the back. But yeah, he's okay. Okay, I'm gonna get some water. This might be the only time I can get my voice to last. See that? Now watch. That was Hund right there. Hunt was stuck there. That 3 wide action is no fun. And let's see, the number that Alpine Stars. Look at the black line on the pavement. There's a little wiggle there. Number 15 stays above the black line there, and the number 15 crawls right up in front of him, and that was it. On the brakes hard, the number 22. And I think the 22 may have just helped him around a little bit, but Daniel Dow all the way down. Okay. Winker fans, Winker Nation, your boy be leading this thing. Okay, with 5 laps to go, do you pit? Do you pit with 5 laps to go? Well, it depends. I mean, I don't know what they've used or not, but with as many cautions as they've done, they've had to plan them out. But okay, so they're not doing any end of line issue. I hear that on the radio, so they don't see a clear issue with that incident that we saw. So maybe the race steward, race director sees something differently on their end, and of course that's what counts, right? It has we have no say in anything. We just call what we see. So they're not going to send any cars to the end of the line for that one. Nobody's going into the pits. There's 4 to go. So when we come around, there'll be 3 laps to go. And here goes the first wave around, the 117. So he's gonna haul the mail and get around all the way around this track. He's got enough time. If his truck's working in good shape, he can get there. All right, so let's see. We won't see anybody until P8. Challenging Winker, so he just needs to get through 4 more laps of this, or however many green-white checkers there are. We're on our 10th caution, so we have averaged 1 caution every 10 laps. Race. I'm really not concerned. I'm really interested to see how these last laps are going to go. There's going to be 3 to go when they come around. The wave around is just crossing the start-finish line. They're on the back stretch. They should all be stacking up. Well, I guess maybe they're not going to go again. The lights are still on the pace car, so maybe they're not going to go this time around. Yeah, Winker's down on the bottom on the apron as if they're not going to go again. So it looks like they're going to do 1 more pace lap before we get started. Because look how spread out the cars are. I wonder why I don't hear any car noise when we're looking at the front of the trucks. That's weird. But that's just me. That's probably my headphones are too quiet. All right, so we're coming across. There's going to be 3 to go. When they go around the track, there will be 2 to go. So they will get to race to the line. They'll get the flag. If I understand this right, if they wreck before they get the white flag, then they'll start again. But if they get the white flag, right? If they get the white flag with 1 to go, that's it. I think. I haven't read their rule book on how they're doing it, but I guess I should brush up on green-white checkers, but the yeah, someone will explain it to me later. I'm so tired, folks, from this weekend's broadcasting. You have no idea. I want to sleep for like 3 days. Okay, lights are out on the pace car. All right, when they come across the line to start, there'll be 2 to go. If they can get all the way around to where they get 1 to go, then I think they make it work. If they wreck on that white flag lap, or before the white flag, no, it's a green white checker. So I think they if they wreck on the final lap, that doesn't count. It's the one right before the final lap. So they'll freeze the field, do a caution lap, and then do another one lap finish. But look at this. So Winker down on the bottom. You've got, what's that? I didn't hear them. They may have. All right. There'll be 2 to go when they cross the line. Winker needs to get a good run, avoid any drama, and he gets a good start. The number 8's right there with him, ish. The next car you see, that red car in the back right side of your screen, that's the next top 6 car, number 83. That's the distance that we have there. Oh, Winker not getting a great run up on the top because he was left alone. But that's okay. Look at all this is going to be crazy. All right, sitting up in my seat now. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see a bunch of the top 6 guys around. Winker just needs. Number 14 is pushing him through the corner. Okay, here they come around. They're going to take this stripe here at the tri-oval. There'll be 1 to go. White flag is going to be out. Winker leads them through. And now this is where all the drama can happen. Who's going to win? Winker doesn't care if he wins. I mean, he's going to want to win, right? But he just doesn't want to get taken out on the final lap. Backstretch out of turn 2. Winker still leads by a small margin. Elliott's there. Cars are moving around. Winker moves to the middle. He moves to the middle. Oh, look at that. And Ramsfeld. Why do I say Ramsdale? Ramsdale. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was, and there goes Winker. Everything just went to crap. Somebody just said, I hope your pillow's as hot as the sun tonight when you sleep. Oh my gosh, that was a crazy mess. Can we go back and watch that? Because I have no idea what ended up happening. Nixon shows that he's beat the other 6. Ramsdale comes in, then Winker will come in 3rd, then Hund, Kobe, and Madden come all right next to him. I don't know how this is going to lay out. Let's go watch this again. Oh, nope. A little further. I want to see who did what. How did this even happen? All right. No, not on that guy. Winker's where we want to go because he's the car that suddenly moved out. Look, he's in the middle somehow. And he just got sucked back. This might be good. So Winker just getting swallowed up in the pack. He's being helped there, and then it looks like the 14 comes down on him just like that, right into him. Again, the 14. Yeah, he wasn't clear, and the 14 takes him out. And then everybody starts bouncing around, and that just becomes a mess. Oh, my goodness. And Winker, who was leading this race, he had it all. And look at him trying to hold it together. He's just being bounced around. He's almost got it straight. And he just keeps going. And then he finally gets turned into the wall. But I thought maybe he would pull it together. And then the number 38 gets involved with a car. Oh, and there goes Luke Mansky's sponsored truck, the number 15, sliding across the infield grass. So who won the race? That's what I want to know. Wow. Hey, Paul Weckerly. Yeah, hang on a second, Paul. Okay. I'm gonna move him back into the waiting room for just a second. we're gonna bring up the results really quick so we can see. Now, once I see the race results, we'll be able to see kind of how everything laid out. Picks, I do not see any race results thus yet. Oh, I can pull them up. I got them here on my. I pulled up the results here, my friend. All right, so we got Connor Elliott is the winner. Paul Weckerly gets second, and Daniel Dow. So they're all sitting in here. Let me drag them all into the room with us. I'm going to bring all three of them into here and just say, wow, guys, that was a weird way to finish a race. But congratulations, Connor.
Thank you.
You won the race. That I don't even. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that finish probably 10 times to figure out what on earth went wrong there. That was just all kinds of weird stuff. From the looks of it, it looks like something happened with Winker, and he went into the middle, and then the 14 tried to come down, and he wasn't clear and caught the nose of the 42. And that's kind of started a chain reaction of a lot of things. But congratulations, man. Tell us you won. So tell us all your stuff and things.
Well, on that last lap, I feel like I would have stood a good chance against Winker. We were racing hard. And then, like you said, I noticed he just slowed up, kind of disappeared. Saw a bunch of cars in my review spinning. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, no really plan or nothing. You just come out here and follow the car in front of you.
That's a good plan. It's always good to follow the guy in front of you, and not run into anybody. So that's a good plan. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
So congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's see, Paul, P2.
Yes, sir. I got beat up all fucking race and then finally got lucky at the end, and that's
I was gonna say, man,
Daytona.
you had just, your car was all beat up. Like I don't think you had a spot on the front, back, or side of that car didn't have scratches all over it. But you made it through.
I was getting beat up all race. I don't know what to do. I just wanted to be there at the end and hopefully get lucky, and I kind of knew Brett was going to take somebody out there at the end, and I was just crossing my fingers, hoping I made it through, and there you go. That's it.
Well, yeah, and that seemed to be the case from what we could see. Of course, I'm not a steward. Thank goodness for that. I just see what I see, and I get to call out whatever I see, and nobody gets to get mad at me for it, right? Because I'm not responsible. But man, you guys, that was a lot of like butt pucker moments out on track. I saw some of these wrecks that were happening in front of all of you guys. Let's see, were any of you really involved in any of them significantly? I'm thinking.
Oh, I was. In like the first three, it seemed like I couldn't stay out of wrecks.
I think I was in every single one. I don't think I caused any of them, but I was either tapped or something every single one.
Yeah, we rode around. We had the idea because yeah, that's me. Yeah, sure.
So yeah, they can hear hear you, but you can't hear them, I think. I'm not sure what it is. But I got you. Daniel. Oh, okay. Yeah, he can hear you. Did you want to ask him a question? I'll ask you a question because the people can't hear picks.
Gotcha.
Tell us about your race, because I know that you were kind of like just kind of around. I didn't see you involved in too many things. I did see you get spun one time. Well, not spun, like you were basically being pushed along the wall with your front nose pushed against the wall, if I remember right. But we were watching one of the replays, one of the 10 cautions that flew tonight. And it was it's like the seas parted for you. You like drove down towards the apron and everything just kind of moved out of your way. And then I thought you were in the clear, and you weren't.
Yeah, like I said, we had the I was sitting second in points and I got my knee jacked up, couldn't even walk. I had to walk on crutches for the past 2 weeks. And so I had to miss the 2 weeks of the playoffs. That took me out of it. So I figured I'd finally got off crutches. I'd come back and try to help one of my teammates, advance into the playoffs. So we had the idea we're just going to ride around in the back till, halfway, 3/4 through the race. And then we get up front, and then apparently it's something. Oh, I think it was Brett got into Ramsdale in the middle of the corner or something and got me somehow. He come up and hit me, and it took me out. Just racing, it's going to happen at Talladega, Daytona. It's just part of it, and just trying to survive. And then I got back up to the front again, and then something happened with the net code or something he said. So I got taken out. I went in, used my fast repair. It was only probably 5 laps to go at that point, and then I'm riding around in 20th, and I see all chaos break loose in front of me. So I hit the apron again and drove all the way up to third while everybody else was crashing in. That's how I got lucky and finished where I was.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna ask all three of you, because maybe it's just my naivete when it comes to truck racing, but I noticed a lot of the guys, especially some of the guys that were the top 6 guys, they were just hanging around in the back forever. Is that to save fuel? Was that to just have a little bit more time to avoid a wreck? What kind of things keep you guys back there for much of the race? Is that
staying away from a wreck and also saving your fast repair? Like if you're 5-6 car lengths off that lead pack, you got time to brake, slow down to where you don't hopefully get caught up into something, and that way, if everything goes like it should, you save that fast repair to the end. When those final 10 laps, you're probably gonna need one.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so everyone gets one fast repair, so you're like, all right, we'll stay back here, and we might get like a little tap here or a little tap there, and it won't be much of a deal. We don't want to go. We could go in and get that fixed really quick when we pit under caution. And then if something big happens, use the fast repair, get back out there and get around everybody. That makes perfect sense. Okay.
At least that was our strategy anyways.
No, it's great, man, because I was sitting here trying to figure out, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Race is way up there. What are you doing back
there? That was it. We were up there and just kind of fell back to the back just to ride. I'm sure everybody had that same mindset. It seemed like there was a lot of people that stayed back there with us, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Connor, you had an eventful beginning of the race. I know that you were involved in a pretty significant wreck at the beginning of the race. And then, like, the middle of the race, I found you sitting up in third. I was like, oh, hey, look who's back.
Yeah. So, I ain't got it like these guys. I ain't got no patience. I like to ride the front. I get bored in the back. So I try to ride the front as much as possible. I like to be in front of the wrecks. But, yeah, I got hit early on, and a wreck happened in front of me. They came down. Luckily, all these wrecks I were in, they weren't too much damage. I was able to get them all fixed in the pits and ended up using the fast repair towards the end on accident, but didn't really need it, so that's a good thing.
Well, congratulations, man. Very good. Very good job. You won the race. Now, I'm really interested to see how all of the points work out. Who are the 4 that advance into the finals in 2 weeks? And I thought I knew who it was going to be until just before, just around turn 4. I thought I knew who it was going to be, and now I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Who all is in there?
Yeah,
well, let's see.
It's going to be who was able to survive there at the end. I'm not sure either.
Well, Dakota Ramsdale was the highest finishing. He was the highest finishing person.
There we go. Racing.
And he finished in P8. And
I think Nixon was up there. He finished.
Oh no, there he is. You're right. Nathan Nixon. He finished 6th. So yep. Nathan Nixon was there in 6th. Then Dakota in 8th. And then Kevin Winker was right there in 10th. So they were the top 3. So he should be able to advance through. He did lead a lap. I saw that. And I think most of them did. They came up, they'd lead a lap and then slide all the way to the back. So get that bonus point while they could and move out of the way. But let's see. And then so Kevin, Austin Hund, and Corey Kobe all finished 10, 11, 12. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. I'm interested to see how that's all going to work out. Well, again, congratulations, guys. Good job. Way
Yes,
to
sir.
go.
Congratulations, Connor
I-
and Paul.
I thank you, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
good
you.
race, guys.
All right. We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, picks. Another one in the bucket. And no technical challenges. Woo! You only see us. We did it. Yay. Oh, that was good times. What a good race that was. Well, you know what, folks? I guess that's it. We saw the race. We'll have to figure out what goes on later on. For some reason, I don't get to see all the fun stuff you guys are seeing on your screen right now. So, but you are seeing the results, and Pixec is trying to give you all the information that you need to be able to see. But I have a feeling that Dakota, Nathan, and Kevin are going to be making it through. I'm not sure about Austin, Corey, Michael, or Dakota, Nathan. What's going on with those? I guess we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But that's going to be it for me, everybody. I appreciate you guys coming by, checking it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And tomorrow night on BMRL's YouTube channel, they will be broadcasting the rookies rookie truck race. So you're going to want to go see that. That sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. I'm Chris with GT Champions signing off. Thanks, Pixteca in the booth. You did an awesome job, man. Folks, we'll see you later. Have a good one.